Good evening, Britain, and welcome back to Match of the Day. And it's myself, CultureCams, and on my right-hand side, I am joined by all-time top goal scorer, Premier League legend, Alan Shearer. And on my left-hand side, I'm with the man who burst onto the scene at a young age for Manchester City, also a Premier League winner, Micah Richards. And yes, in America, it was red v blue in the elections, but it's not the only place we've had those two colours coming against each other, because it's been the Manchester Derby this weekend, and we're going to get straight into it. First of all, hello chaps, how are you? Hey! Yo! Yo! Yo, I'm auditioning for Match of the Day. I mean, if Lineker's going, why not? Why not? Guys, what do you think about that audition? Like, you know what I mean? Should I give you guys more? Let me know, man, because I'm trying to get that role. And if they don't get it, they racist. They racist. That's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I'm going to say. First and foremost, like, share, subscribe, turn the notifications on. It's myself, CultureCams, of course. And listen, let me get into it, guys. Jokes aside, I feel like I've just lost my dog, man. I feel like I've just lost my brethren, my friend. I feel like I've lost someone that's been there with me my whole life. Gary Lineker is leaving Match of the Day, man. This ain't good news, guys. This ain't good news. Gary Lineker, man. Listen, I remember... I don't even know where to start, man. I don't know where to start. First and foremost, let's talk about our first seasons. My first season properly watching football was at 02-03. That was my first season proper watching the game. I watched football in 01-02, but I was a bit more of a casual. I didn't even support a team at the time. You know, I remember the World Cup and everything around it, but I wasn't really too into it. It was mainly my brother, my dad, my cousins. I'm the youngest in my family, so I was always the kind of like taking in that knowledge, always kind of just watching what they're doing. You know what I mean? These are the days of Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbank, and them, man, Johnson and stuff at Chelsea, because my brother's a Chelsea fan. He was always trying to get me, support Chelsea, support Chelsea. I was like, let me make my decision, you know? But I've spoken about that story before, but guys, ever since I remember football, I remember Gary Lineker and Match of the Day, man. This guy has been Match of the Day host since I was a child, man. Since before I was even born. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about this. BBC, fix this. Why is he leaving? He's 65 years old. Yes, I know that, but Gary Lineker's still got the pep in his step, man. He's still got it, man. He's still doing other shows. He's doing his podcast. This doesn't feel right, man. And a lot of people are going to say, you got to move on with the times. Not when I'm seeing some of the names linked. Not when I'm seeing some of the names. I know apparently Jermaine Genius was meant to get the role until his scandal. And then I think they're saying Mark Chapman. Now listen, Mark Chapman has also been there for a long time. However, he's just a bit more... he's not really that personality. He's more just you know, but I get it. Sometimes you might need someone just to steady the ship and then pass it on to somebody that's really ready. But this doesn't feel right, man. But I want to go down like memory lane with you guys, man. I remember, right? I used to do this thing. Me and my family used to do this thing when we would have a big sleepover. We would have a big, like, my cousins would be there, my brother, my sister, whoever, right? Second cousins, all of that. And we'll sit round and then we'll link up, like, let's say 12 o'clock, because we'll probably go, like, to a family party the day before. So we might sleep over or anything, or we'll go and see them early. And we'll say to each other, nobody, guys, this is the days of teletext. This is the days of teletext. If you're OG, let me know in the comments. This is the days of teletext, not the YouTube days. We would say to each other, nobody watch a match. Nobody find out the results. Because everyone supported different teams. I supported United. I was the only one. My brother supported Chelsea. My cousin supported Arsenal. My other cousin supported Chelsea. Like, people supported Liverpool. Everybody was, like, different. So we would just say, listen, no one find out the results, and we will all watch Match of the Day. We'll all go link Gary and the boys and watch Match of the Day and find out the results in that moment. And of course, guys, our teams would have been in title races. Our teams would have been in like top 4, but them times you didn't really talk too much about top 4. It started coming around 03, 04, 04, 05, but because you always knew your team was going to be there. But it used to be like title races, big games against each other, whatever. We'd sit there and just like not find out, and the feeling was unreal, man. When that music hits, it's something different, man. It's something different. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Match of the Day is finished now. Am I being dramatic? I feel like Match of the Day is finished, bro. Ian Wright left, Alan Hansen, Martin Lawrenson, all the man them are gone, man. I know you gotta move on to the times. Even me, I'm part of this like new media. I get it. So I should really be embracing it. But they took Jeff Stelling from Soccer Saturday, man. They took Soccer AM. They took... I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting on. They're taking all the man then, bro. They took Lettice. You know, Paul Merson's still standing. But they took Charlie Nichols. They took what's my man's name? What's his name? Can't remember. Pete, sorry, I can't remember. Phil Nicholson. Is that his name? Phil Nicholson? Or is that the darts man? Anyway, I don't know, man. I'm pained. Let's talk about Match of the Day, though, man. Guys, man, like, when I think about Match of the Day, yeah, definitely, obviously, it reminds you of your childhood, right? But I'm just thinking about the times, yeah, with all the legends, you know what I mean? If you guys can see in the title, in the thumbnail, put a couple of legends up in there, man. When them days where you go and there was like goal of the month competitions every week. Alan Shearer's and these type of players, Shearer's, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Wayne Rooney, Thierry Henry, Robert Pires, Damien Duff, Ian Robin, Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Freddie Ljungberg, Wiltord, Anelka, all the way down to Dimitri Payet, Eden Hazard, Luis Suarez, Steven Gerrard, John Onorisa, all these guys, oh my days, man. When I think about Match Day, I just think about them moments, man. I just think about those teams. Oh, bro, do you guys remember guys like Romadal and Jason Yule and, man, I'm just going real nostalgic, man. Matty Taylor, Emerson Boyce, Julio Rodriguez, Ben Arthur, Michu. Oh, man. These days, man, them type of teams, Charlton and that were in the Premier League, Southampton with James Beattie. Oh, man, I'm taking you guys down memory lane, man. If you guys were there, man, make sure you comment. Let me know your favorite Match of the Day memories, man. You know what? I remember Alan Pardew said something crazy in Match of the Day. I don't even know if he ever came back after that. He said something crazy. But Match of the Day was always that thing. It felt like it's like EastEnders. It's like EastEnders to the, you know what I mean? It's proper British television, man. Proper British television. And I just think, I don't know, maybe, again, Gary Lineker had to replace Des. What's his name? Des something. He had to replace him. So there's going to be older heads who are like, well, we've already watched the replacement. They probably couldn't see past Des. But now Gary Lineker's done it. So maybe somebody is going to take over. But I feel like with this social age, and the way everything is going online and people are coming to podcasts and people are just coming for vibes and no filter and stuff like that, I think Match of the Day maybe might going to start taking a hit, man. It's going to start taking a hit. Without Gary Lineker, I think he's somebody that was just such a staple of it, man. Now, I just can't imagine Match of the Day without him. I'm pained up, man. I feel like I just lost my guy, man. I don't know why I've made this video, but I'm rattled. Some people are saying, oh, they're going to get CultureCams to host now. Hey, call me. I'll bring all the man them. I'll bring all the people. I'll bring the vibes. Trust me, I'll bring the vibes. But you know, I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be Salah hype, KDB hype. Do you know what I mean? I gotta add my own flavor. But now, honestly, man, crazy. crazy to see Gary Lineker go, man. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. I felt the same way with Jeff Stelling. Maybe I'm a nostalgic merchant. Am I a nostalgia merchant, people? Let me know in the comments. Am I a nostalgia merchant? I might be. Sue me. Sue me. Because I know with all them names that I just said, I know you guys were feeling it and remember it. I can go on, man. Steve Malbronk. Louis Beaumorte. Breda Hangeland. Brian McBride. Zamora. Clint Dempsey. Danny Murphy. Patrick Berger. Sammy Hippier. Danny Carr. Robbie Keane. Jermaine Defoe. Edmund, Edgar Davids, Ledley King, Michael Dawson. Oh, man, there's so many names, man. Anderson, Nani, Thiago, Manish, Makaleli. Nah, he never was on Match of the Day because he was never scoring goals, bro. Maybe he might get his little mention. Guys, this is a good question. Who do you think is the player that has had the most spotlights on Match of the Day? Ooh. Who has had the most spotlights, like individual? Now, I've stopped watching Match of the Day, I can't lie, recently. I tune in every now and again, but I to be fair, I actually do tune in. I just don't watch it as detailed as I used to. Who do you think is the player that's featured the most, where they're like, let's talk about this guy this week? You reckon it's like Thierry Henry? Like Hazard or like Rooney? Cristiano, Bale, Salah. It's obviously going to be the GOATs, the best players. KDB, Haaland. I really wonder, who do you think, and who's the most niche one do you guys remember having a spotlight on Match of the Day? I remember like ones about like Zenden at like Sunderland, Asamoah Gyan, Kenwyne Jones. Them type of guys, man. Really random ones, but guys, man. This was just a quick video, man, just to let you guys know. I lost my dog, man. Drop some tears in the chat, man. Drop some tears. Put some Henny signs. Put some alcohol signs. Let me know that you're pouring it out for Gary Lineker, man. Let me know, man. Guys, hit the like button. Share, subscribe. Turn your notifications on. I'll be back. International break. Let me know also what type of content you guys want to see. I want to do some different stuff. I don't want to just talk about what's going on at the moment. So, guys, man. I'm going to talk to you later.